In this activity, we're going to send a message to Crash using Splats Morse code. So in activity 2, we created all the alphabet using functions. So I still have my alphabet here, and they are waiting for me here under my functions tab. And Crash is only able to receive messages in Morse code right now. So he has requested very specific types of words. He wants an animal, a place, a plural noun, a famous person, a noun, and then a verb ending in ing. So in total, that's going to be 6 words, and we're going to need 6 splats today. So each splat is going to send out a Morse code for its own word. So now is a great time to pause the video and get your web app ready. Make sure you have 6 splats and get ready to code. So I've quickly switched over to a screen where I have all 6 of my splats ready. Something to keep in mind is that when we press run, we're only going to see splat 1 light up. I'm going to give you a 10-second pause to think about why are we only going to see splat 1 light up. So you might have noticed that when we created our functions for the long dash and the short dot, that we did it only for splat 1. That's the reason why when we press run, we're only going to see splat 1 light up, because all the letters of the alphabet we created goes back to these original long and short functions. Therefore, they only affect splat number 1. Let's take a look at what we have on our grid. So I have my 6 splats because we have 6 words. Notice that instead of when program starts, I have when splat pressed, and then I've gone ahead and labeled it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the reason why we're doing when splat pressed instead of when program starts is because we want to be able to take our time to decode each individual word. Also, instead of putting in specific animals, places, nouns, and so on and so forth, I've gone ahead and just put the type of word that Crash is looking for. So he's working on a secret project and he needs your help coming up with very specific words. Come up with any animal or place or noun or verb that you can think of. But when you're coming up with a famous person, try to keep in mind that it needs to be someone Crash has heard of, someone he can either read about or has seen on TV. So for example, he might not know your cousin, but he would definitely know who Barack Obama is. Make sure that when you're done, you send your code words to your teacher. I also recommend that you double check your work. In order to double check your work, all you have to do is press run. Remember though, that only splat number 1 is going to light up. So for example, when I press run, if I want to check my word for splat number 4, famous, I would press splat number 4, but splat number 1 will be the one that lights up. So keep your eye on splat 1 in order to decode the message for splat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. When you're done coding your 6 words, make sure you have them written out somewhere. You're going to need them again for activity 4. Crash says he hopes you really enjoy this activity and he cannot wait to see what you come up with.